tuning in, y'all. I'm Psalm 1, and welcome back to Audiotree Live, where we cater to the band-obsessed baddie in you. Now, this next project blends indie rock and Latin soul into a magical mix of heartfelt slappers. Ladies, and gentlemen, please welcome 54 Ultra.
Well, know, she just won't talk to me. It's been like 5 years, I don't know, she still won't talk to me, but it's okay. Just talk to me. Ooh, just talk to me. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, just talk to me. Hey, can you talk to me? Baby, talk to me. Can you talk to me? Just talk to me. Darling, I want to say that it hurts me so, and you don't even know. Darling, I can't find my way. I'm so lost without you, and there's no one around me now. If I could find your love, if I could find your love, if I could find your love, darling, I know you don't care for me. I'll wait for you day and night, baby. I want to know, where are you? Where I stand now to you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. If I can find your love, someday you come my way. If I can find your love, someday, yeah. If I can find your, if I can find your, if I can find your love, if I can find you, if I can find you, baby. If I can find, yes I know. If I can find you, 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 if I can find your, if I can find your, if I can find your love. Said if I could find you, baby. Said if I could find you, baby. La 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 la. It's okay, I still love you. British amps, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey guys, something interesting you might not know about this YouTube channel is 80% of you all watching this video right now are not subscribed. So if you could pretty please hit that subscribe button below, and we're going to do our best to keep bringing the most amazing musicians from all over the world just to play for you. All right, back to the show. Yes, and we're here with Johnny, Anubis, Chris, Trey, and Shane performing as 54 Ultra, and we just heard Find Your Love, a personal fave. That synth and that sound is just crazy, for real.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we did it, and you just started a new leg of tour. Chicago sold out already, so congrats on that.
Thank you.
Besides here, where are you kind of real giddy about playing? Any cities that kind of cry out to you when you're ready to hit the road?
I mean, I'm excited to play in Atlanta. I've never played there. I went there one time as like a 12-year-old boy, so I'm very excited to go. I'm going to play in Tampa because I got family there now. Very excited to hit Florida because you got to show love to Florida.
Yeah.
You know, I think New Jersey and Florida are cousins in a way, so we got to, show love what we can.
Why are New Jersey and Florida cousins other than being East Coast?
It might be mob related or it might be Latino related.
Okay.
It's either one of those.
Mob or Latino. Yeah, okay. That's cool. So your band is Clutch, and it's such an organic tale of putting yourself out there and meeting like-minded people, correct?
Yeah.
Is the synergy the same as it ever was? Because I know, you grew up in Jersey. Everyone did not grow up in Jersey here of your band, like right now.
So Anubis here grew up in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Shane on keys grew up in California.
Okay.
Trey on bass grew up in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And Chris on drums grew up in Chicago.
Right. And how did you all connect, since it was some Jersey and then...
I mean, it's a good iteration of the band right now. It's great. And me and Anubis played together for a long time in the local Jersey scene. And then last year, when things really started moving for me, I needed help to play in California. So Trey and Shane jumped in there for me as they were based in LA at the time. And then this past year as well, I needed help in Chicago. And all fingers pointed to the best drummer in Chicago, which would be, Chris over there.
Right. This is authentic, like, lowrider music for, like, real yearners. What rules do you have for keeping it like that Chicano soul meets kind of like garage pop sound? Because you're bilingual with it, too. I'm curious if you get, like, some older fans really tapping into what you're doing, too.
Honestly, I do, and I think that's really important. It's a good, wide fan base of all ages. It's like the mother showing the daughter the music and vice versa, which is nice. And, I mean, the reality is that, I guess I grew up pretty old-fashioned, and I think once I really started expanding my music taste, it came out in the music in a way. And the style of production that we lean into more, it's like analog, recording and analog mixing techniques and live band arrangement stuff. So I think you add up all those stuff together and then you end up with like sad lyrics and whatnot. It ends up coming out this certain way. And then, Latin percussion, being Puerto Rican and Dominican and all that, it kind of lends itself to that idea.
Absolutely. So I read into your backstory, and as a rapper, I love the fact that you started off with like a hip hop foundation and making beats and stuff. And so was that like a thing for you, like being so close to New York and like really trying to get into like sort of like the hip hop scene?
Absolutely. I think I was a product of my generation at that point, where everybody wanted to either be a rapper or something in that world, and it was very inspiring to me. Because New Jersey was having a nice moment for a long time, and New York was having a nice moment. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to do something with my life that wasn't kind of school-related.
Yeah, sure.
Stay in school if you can. I couldn't do it, But I think, hip-hop and trap music at the time was what I was listening to, and I was making what I was listening to,
Yeah, sure.
And then I got really lucky young, hanging out with the right guys, and I got to learn a lot, being in recording studios and rooms like this, just watching. And then as time went on, I taught myself piano and guitar and how to sing. And I extended my taste a little bit, and I ended up making what I was listening to over time, and that kind of bridged into R&B and soul and indie rock and stuff like that. And
so what came first, like the guitar or the piano?
I think piano came first. I kind of did lessons when I was younger.
Okay.
And then that's when I would start to make beats. I tried to make, piano beats and stuff like that. Then when I started community college, I figured, okay, well, I got to be more versatile than that. I wanted to record guitar, and I got to know how to play it so I can know how to record it. So I taught myself guitar when I was like 18, 19.
I do appreciate the fact that you don't like shit on rap, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they have that foundation and and then they do other things and they're just like, yeah, hip hop is just not that great.
Nah, you can't. We were on the way here. We were flying in from Cleveland. We were listening to Gucci Mane because Trey was showing me some stuff, and I said, "No, you don't know this one though."
I mean, Gucci Mane is very extensive with the catalog. What were you really getting into? New stuff, old stuff?
East Atlanta Center.
Okay, East Atlanta sound. Okay.
But it's a good foundation. It's what got me here in reality.
Yeah. So does the music kind of stay as the project began in your room, in your home, and then you kind of take it out to your friends? Is that still the way these songs come about now?
Yeah, just about. I'll sit at home with the cassette machine and I'll try to write a really stripped back arrangement of a song, or try to just sit down and make a beat, and then I end up singing over it, and then I'll, new friends that I've made, help producers and whatnot, that kind of help me with that right idea of keeping it homey but still,
Yeah.
Professional enough, because I can only do so much. I learned that it's better to allow people to help you where you can, as opposed to being stubborn. That's, I had to learn that the hard way, but we did it.
So the algorithm has been very kind to you.
Okay.
How are you finding the balance between like life stuff, internet stuff, and just music stuff for your own sort of soul these days?
I mean, I think I got really lucky, but I didn't have to do too much. I think people enjoyed what they were listening and seeing, and they kind of spread it for me.
Yeah.
So it's like I got to wake up one day and say, oh, people start to care.
Yeah.
And I took that responsibility of like, okay, I got to do the right thing with this. So I think I just kept staying true to what I enjoyed and also what I think people like. And thankfully what I like is what they like, so we're going to keep doing it.
Nice. Don't fix it if it ain't
And
broken.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Writing, recording, performing, what is really in your bag these days?
I do love to perform. Performing is almost like work, but it's fun work, It's like if you love your job, you're going to keep doing it. But writing is like real leisure, And recording and writing is kind of similar to me. I balance it out pretty well, I think, I think it's a good balance of love of all of them.
Absolutely. And you've got some cool production credits under your belt. But what, if any, are any differences between like producing for others and producing for yourself?
I mean, a lot of times it's very similar, because you have to have a personal relationship, I think, to make a really good record with somebody. And I think same with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself, so you got to be honest with whoever you're working with. And I think sometimes if I write something, if I feel like I'm not getting the message right, then I'll send it to people that I know are my friends now, and then they'll jump on it, Or we sit down and make a record together, and it works out, But if that answers the question.
Yeah, it does. The lyrics, are they always coming after the music, or do you ever kind of have lyrics first?
It's mostly before.
Okay.
Mostly lyrics first. I'm kind of just talking to myself, and then I figured if I make this rhyme, we could kind of make it work.
Mm-hmm.
But then other times I'll sit down at the guitar or piano, and I'll just end up, yammering to myself, and then it ends up working.
Nice. Your latest project, First Works, seems kind of deceptively titled, because how much music do you actually have in the tuck and are kind of still being worked on?
It is absolutely deceptive.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a lie either, because those are my first works. Those are songs I had written 5 years ago or so, 4 or 3 years ago. There was a compilation of music that I had tucked while playing in the local New Jersey, New York, basement scene.
Mm-hmm.
That written all between the span of 2020 and 2024,
Yeah. So when you write, is it usually a melody first, or is it you really just yammering to yourself? When you say yammering, is it melody, or is it just kind of like
melody,
talking?
Kind of riffing to yourself. If I hear a song that I like, and I kind of continue where that song left off.
Performance-wise, I hear you're ramping up for a great run here, and then shows in Mexico, correct?
Yeah, we end this leg of the tour in Mexico City and Guadalajara.
That's super dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Couple festies too, right?
A couple festies.
Are we saying this now or no?
I could say one of them, I think.
Okay.
One of them is announced. Coachella is announced.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it seems like strategically dropping singles versus a whole project all at once was your thing before this latest project. But how accurate is it to say that we might be getting more music in 2026?
I mean, 2026, we're absolutely, we're going to get a lot more music. It might be a couple singles into an EP, maybe.
Okay.
Could be an album. We have to see where the Lord takes me.
Mm-hmm.
But I know for a fact they're going to get more,
Yeah.
It's right all around the corner, and it's going to be even better than the ones before it, Well,
cool. I know myself and all the rest of your fans are truly happy to hear that. And
Thank you, Sam.
today. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for being here, and let's get back into the music.
Okay. Is that okay? Is that good with you guys? Is that good?
Is that good with everybody?
upside down, and nothing feels the same. No girl in my whole town could ever change my way. Nobody knows how bad I want you so. If only you knew how I felt long ago. If I stop and say it all, could we last forever? Don't tell me you've been enough, 'cause I could love you better. Oh no, my world drifts away every time you look at me, and I smile every day when I think of what we could be. Don't you know how long I tried to fight for you? After all, it was only you I have to lose. But after I sing it all, could you stay forever? Don't tell me you've been enough, 'cause now I don't know better. I know that I could go so far for your love. I can't believe what I can see. How come I need, oh yes I do. I said, oh yes I do. Yes, I need you now. I need you now. Give me one for all the love. Give me two for all the love that you got right now. Oh, I know it's been a while since I found you here in my life. In by design, I pass you by. Heaven knows it's what you want every time. 'Cause you are for me, and I know you are gone. Ooh, baby, why don't we take it? Why don't we take it from the start? Ooh. Perdóname cada momento sin tu cariño, me está haciendo daño. Y cada vez que yo recuerdo lo que yo he hecho, quiero volver. Me muero aquí por ti y no piensas en mí. Cariño, no me dejes sin tu amor. 'Cause you I need, and I know you are mine. canción que dice: Heaven must be what you are. Heaven must be what you are. Heaven, 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 heaven. It's what you are.
Thank you.
A massive thank you to 54 Ultra for joining us today. And as always, major love to our camera ops, engineers, dogs, editors, and artists here at Audiotree, spreading the gospel of live music. Now, 54 Ultra is on the road all year, so get tickets when he's in your area. Also, get into his delicious catalog if you haven't already, and thank us all later. Please like and subscribe if you love what we do, and you'll get these sessions at the top of your feed as soon as they drop. Get cool merch at audiotree.shop and follow Audiotree on all those apps because the algorithm is not going to eat itself. All right, so stay dangerous and drive safe, y'all. Please. This is Psalm 1 signing off, and I'll see you next time. Peace.